I understand, and that was us at our best. And after 9/11,
so why do you go right to the bad? Why don't you think about the good when you think about what America is?
No, I do often think about the good, but I wouldn't call myself an American exceptionalist, and I would challenge that in anybody because I'm a human being. I believe we should be struggling with the question: what does it mean to be human in the 21st century? What is it that's required of us? We are all human. We're 5%. America is 5% of the world's population. We should be we should think of ourselves as a people among people, not as an exceptional people. Because as soon as you start saying American exceptionalism, then you say actions that are done by us versus other people are different depending on who does them.
Dinesh, this is not an unusual attitude among the left.
Exceptionalism doesn't mean a different moral standard applies. By and large, foreigners who come to America, going all the way back to Tocqueville, I've grown up in a different culture. I know America is exceptional because I see things in America that you wouldn't see anywhere else in the world. Right now, if you took the power that America has as the world's sole superpower and you gave it to Russia or you gave it to China, they would use it far more expansively, more brutally, and more to gain themselves. America is benign in the way it exercises its power. The American idea of wealth creation is being embraced in India, in China, all over the world. It's lifting hundreds of millions of people out of poverty. So ironically, this American formula that we are moving away from at home under Obama is being enthusiastically embraced all around the world.
We're benign in Iraq, for example. You say we use our power benevolently in Iraq, for example, or in Afghanistan. Those are benign uses of American
power. We went into Afghanistan because the Taliban supplied monkey bars to the guys from 9/11 who attacked us directly.
Why didn't we go and get the guys who attacked us directly instead of overthrow a government?
I'll tell you why. Because the moment we got
kicked out, which is incidentally the entire history of the last 50 years of American foreign policy, is we go in under the guise of being beneficent and benign, and we go in under the lies of one president after another, and then we get booted out. And what do? We blame the brown guy. So it's al-Maliki. And I hope al-Maliki's read his history of Vietnam and sees what happened to Diem.
Bill, do you think we're blaming al-Maliki for the mess in Iraq because he's brown?
Oh, there's no question that the United States...
Is that what you think?
I think that we always blame our clients. That's what I'm saying. So the United States...
That's a generalization. Do you think we're blaming al-Maliki for the mess in Iraq because he's brown?
I think we blame our clients, and our clients happen to be brown. So Diem, I hope al-Maliki's read about Vietnam. Diem got a bullet in the head from Kennedy, and that was because he had failed in Vietnam. We hadn't failed. We were perfect. And the same is true in Iraq.
America has made mistakes. It made mistakes in Vietnam. Kidding. I think the Iraq War, in retrospect, hold on a minute. In retrospect, the Iraq War was a mistake. But there's a difference between making a mistake and doing something that is inherently wicked. Let me tell you what I mean by this. Anyone else who went into Iraq and did this would have reimbursed itself by taking the Iraqi oil, right? Instead, we've spent all this money in Iraq, and then we turn over the keys of the oil fields to the Iraqis. We say it's your oil, use it, sell it, burn it. So Iraq ends up costing us money. Imperialists normally go abroad to make money.
No. You're absolutely mistaken. So you're saying that the oil is just there and Iraq is just using it the way they see fit. And Shell has nothing to do with it, and Mobil has nothing to do with it. Standard has nothing to do with it. You're dreaming.
On the balance, has America made money or lost money in Iraq?
On balance, the people like Halliburton made gazillions of money, and
that's not responsive.
And your friend,
as America.
Absolutely. America, on balance, lost, and that's as...
Okay, let me ask you this. At the end of the Cold War, all of Eastern Europe is free. Russia now no longer has a communist government. Are all those countries better off or worse off because we won the Cold War?
I don't think we won the Cold War.
Well,
I think you're dreaming about that. I think that
was it a good thing?
Well, I think the end of authoritarian governments is always a good thing. But I also think that this notion that somehow we go out in our beneficence, spend $1 trillion a year on military budgets, have 150 military bases circling the globe. Those are not for beneficent purposes. Those are for imperial purposes.
I got to leave it at that. So Bill Ayers came to us to talk about America. But he knew we would ask about the reign of terror that grew out of what started as his group's plan to protest the Vietnam War, racism, and what they called American imperialism.